Jaguda, just also give me a little bit more longer answers. थोड़ा longer, huh? Not just one word.
तेरे क्वेश्चन सब शॉर्ट है, शॉर्ट आंसर में समझ जा. एक फटके में नॉकआउट होना चाहिए.
Today on the MFN podcast, we keeping up to our promises. I think MFN का ये उसूल है. If we say we're going to bring you something, we bring you something. You want to see fighters, we got some fighters. And Krishna and Ayesha, ma'am, thank you so much once again for joining us.
Thank you, Salil.
Today, it's not just the two of you. We've been talking about this gentleman. क्या ये सोचते हैं? What are his critiques? What does he actually say? What does he like? And we thought we had a very special guest that we're showing to you right now on your screens. Jagu Dada, thank you so much for joining us.
Hey guys, hi, Bole, Krishna, Sal. How are you, Salil?
Very good, sir. Very good. So good to have you. And
it's such a pleasure to see all of you rocking, guys. I'm traveling, okay?
Yes, we can see you driving.
I'll come and go. But I'm not driving. Uday's driving. Abhay is behind.
I want to ask you a couple of questions straight up, you know. We've been chatting for years now with the two of them. But if you had to describe their partnership at home and at work, what would that partnership be? आप लोग आपके लिए exact वो words क्या होंगे for Ayesha ma'am and for Krishna?
Unity, इन लोग एक ही है भाई. Umbilical, they are like joined by the umbilical cord.
Oh.
But partnership जो चलती है ना कई बार बड़ी मुश्किल हो जाती है as far as a professional relationship is concerned. आपको कभी ऐसा लगा है कि how will it run forever with just the two of them and nobody else in the midst?
Upbringing.
Are we losing you or was that
Whatever.
just... but...
Upbringing.
Okay. Jaguda, just also give me a little bit more longer answers. थोड़ा longer, huh? Not just one word.
तेरे क्वेश्चन सब शॉर्ट है, शॉर्ट आंसर में समझ जा. एक फटके में नॉकआउट होना चाहिए.
अच्छा चलो ये बात करते हैं.
एक पंच में गिरना चाहिए.
MFN 12 सुनने में आया था कि आपको पहली बार पूरी तरह बहुत बढ़िया लगा when you saw it. तो ये एक्चुअल में था या फिर आप जब भी लाइव फाइट देखते हो तो क्या फीलिंग रहती है और MFN 12 देख के क्या फीलिंग रही थी आपकी?
पहले तो मैं दारा सिंह जी का बहुत बड़ा फैन
जी.
हम लोग वल्लभ भाई पटेल स्टेडियम में जाते थे. माय वाइफ आल्सो यूज्ड टू कम. वी यूज्ड टू गो एंड वॉच द रेसलिंग ऑफ दारा सिंह साहब, रंधावा साहब, fighting the different kinds of wrestlers from all across the globe, like Gama Pelwan, King Kong, Sky Haley,
Man Mountain Jake.
Come and we used to go and watch them. Man Mountain Jake, absolutely bang on. So ये सबसे हमेशा, so these kind of things always fascinated me. अखाड़े में देखता था, अखाड़े के अंदर जो हमारे महाराष्ट्र के जो wrestlers हैं, हमारे हिंदुस्तान के wrestlers हैं, I used to go and watch them. For me, it's been right from the childhood. My films also used to be of Dara Singh ji,
Right.
Lutera, Faulad, you know, Samson, wo sab. So for me, this is something which has been like a childhood dream. It used to fascinate me, and I feel it gives me a lot of satisfaction watching people who are healthy. They have strength to do things which is beyond, and it's a contact sport, which is good for everybody. It's like you got to be defensive. This is the best. Yeah, they say attack kya bolta hai, is the best. Kya defense?
Best offense is the best form of defense.
Defense is the best form of attack.
समझदार है, इंग्लिश में नहीं आता है, वही है. Thank you, Krishna. अच्छा वो पढ़े लिखे. तो वही है. समझा बाबा?
बिल्कुल. लेकिन एक बात बताओ सर, नॉर्मली सुनने में आता है कि आप जब भी MFN देखते बोलते हैं कि देखो ये मुझे ठीक लगा, ये मुझे ठीक नहीं लगा. इस बार कोई कंप्लेंट नहीं थी आपकी, क्या ये सच है?
नहीं बेटा, मेरा कंप्लेन कभी रहता नहीं है. हमारी जो देखो, जय माई की चिंता काय की बाबा. हमारी दो माएं, हमारी दो जो शक्तियां बैठी हैं आपके साथ,
हाँ
आप जो त्रिकोण बना के बैठे अभी ट्रायंगल, तो वो सब पावर है बिल्डू। कोई ऐसा एक गेम नहीं था जो अच्छा नहीं था। It's a gradual climb and I'm really proud of my daughter and my wife that they have been the top 5 MMA MFN, समझ गया ना बड़े
प्रमोटर्स,
इंग्लिश का वर्ड, मतलब उन लोग।
प्रमोटर्स,
हाँ,
यस।
खंबा खंबा खंबा।
प्रमोटर्स सही रहे। लेकिन जग्गू दादा पता है कई बार लोग सोचते
हाँ,
हैं कि
प्रमोटर्स।
बिल्कुल स्पोर्ट्स में एक्चुअली कई बार लोगों का ना ये थॉट रहता है कि लड़कियों की जगह बहुत बढ़िया बन चुकी है बट चलाना बड़ा मुश्किल है, इट्स वेरी वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू रन इट। तो इस मामले में यू नो द डिफिकल्टीज दैट वी हैव नॉट सीन, हमें दिखते हैं दो लोग दैट आर कमिटेड 24/7 टू द
अरे
स्पोर्ट।
घर चला लेता है, उससे बड़ा क्या चला लेगा तू? बच्चा पैदा करता है, उससे बड़ा कितना पावर है? कोई तुम्हारा कोई भी एक रेसलर लड़के लोग को बोलो बच्चा पैदा करके दिखाओ।
So true.
Very true.
So the power in the ladies are there. They hold the whole family together. She's my spine out there. That one is my breath out there. I think they have enough power. हर के माँ, हर की बेटी, हर की बहन, हर की बीवी, घर चलाने में उनका बड़ा हाथ रहता है। और अपन कहते हैं कि नहीं, धंधा नहीं चला सकते, नहीं कर सकते। I think it's all equal, bro. They're more powerful. Shakti है शक्ति, बाबा।
जगमुदा, लेकिन अब बड़े बड़े प्रमोशंस में नाम आने लग गया है कृष्णा का, यू नो, एंड बोथ आयशा मैम एंड यू, आई नो, वेरी वेरी प्राउड। देखो लड़का तो बहुत बढ़िया कर ही रहा है, और नाउ कृष्णा इन द लास्ट 1.5 years हैज रियली कम टू हर ओन, यू नो, एंड शी वाज वेरी हैप्पी। शी टोल्ड मी वन इंसिडेंट कि आपने भी शेयर किया था कि कैसे वो फोर्ब्स मैगजीन में जब इनका नाम आया तो कितना अच्छा लगा, एंड यू शेयर दैट ऑन इंस्टाग्राम ऑल्सो। तो ये जो शब्द हैं, यू नो, इट्स अ वेरी बिग डील। आप जब फिल्म फेयर अवार्ड जीते थे, फिल्म फेयर मैगजीन्स पर आते थे, तो आयशा मैम खुश होती थी, बाकी सारे लोग बड़े खुश होते थे। अब बेटी ऐसे जो बिजनेस, फिल्म फेयर ऑफ बिजनेस, यू कैन से इजीली, यू नो, फोर्ब्स, अब कैसा लग रहा है आपको? लाइक इन द बिजनेस वर्ल्ड शी इज सो वेल रिव्यूर्ड।
It's just a most satisfying thing for a father if a child passes through the exams. I mean, there are ups and downs in life, but you learn from that and you stand up. Like if a fighter gets knocked down and they get up and then they go back into it. It's a great feeling to see my daughter and my wife working together hand in hand. And मतलब bro, it's obviously यार बाप की क्या फीलिंग होंगी बे यार। साले तेरा तू समझ जा बेटा, घर पे अपने बच्चे ने अगर एक 100 में से 10 मार्क भी लाया तो इतने खुश हो जाते हम लोग।
करेक्ट, करेक्ट। अच्छा, लेकिन अभी मेरे को आपसे पूछना है, दोनों के लिए अगर एक लाइन में पूछूं,
चलो लेके they to be on the Forbes. I mean, it's a huge thing for my little family. It's a huge credit, my dear friend. God's kind.
now I have to ask you, God is kind on the family and let it be like that also. लेकिन अगर आपको एक चीज जो पसंद नहीं है इन दोनों के बारे में, वो आज हम सुनना चाहेंगे। इफ यू हैव टू डिस्क्राइब वन थिंग दैट यू वांट टू चेंज इन कृष्णा एंड आयशा मैन सेपरेटली।
To tell you frankly, I'm not trying to change anybody. That's not my lifestyle. I think everyone is doing their own things in their own way. अपन आए अकेला, जाएगा अकेला, बीच में हम लोग कौन होते हैं चेंज करने वाले बे? आई थिंक वो हम मेरे से तो आगे दोनों बच्चे मेरे अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं, इज्जत दे रहे लोगों की, माँ की इज्जत कर रहे हैं, काम की इज्जत कर रहे हैं। आई थिंक उससे बड़ा मैं क्या मांगूंगा बेटा।
हमारी मांग है अगले एमएफएन में, मैं चाहता हूं कि आप भी हमारे साथ केज में आए, और हम, क्योंकि ये पहली बार हो रहा है, आज आयशा मैम ने मुझे बताया है कि आप तीनों पहली बार एक फ्रेम में दिखाई दे रहे हैं इन एन इंटरव्यू। द थ्री ऑफ यू हैव नेवर कम टुगेदर, सो आई वांट टू डू दिस इन द केज इन एमएफएन 13, जहां हम चारों, आप टाइगर को भी लेके आएंगे, आप भी आएंगे, और ये दोनों रहेंगे। ये फैमिली पूरा चैट शो हम करेंगे ही।
कहां पर करना है ये आपको? नेक्स्ट कहां हो रहा है?
जगुदा अभी हम लोग ये बोल नहीं सकते, जब ये नेक्स्ट वाला अनाउंस हो जाएगा तो वहां।
अच्छा, और कब करना चाह रहे हैं?
ये भी अभी अनाउंस नहीं कर सकते जगुदा, बट अक्टूबर नवंबर के टाइम में जरूर होगा।
Okay, brother. Okay, sure, definitely. यार आऊँगा. अगर shooting पे नहीं रहा तो आऊँगा. वरना ऐसे भी मैं देखते रहता हूँ. If I'm not there, my the best half is out with you guys.
Really was a pleasure to have you on the show. Thank you so much.
मेरा
हमें join
power house
करने के
बैठा
लिए.
है ना उधर. Thank you, Salil. Love to your family, Salil. Love to everybody, all the fighters. God bless you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Keep rocking, ladies.
Thanks,
Love you,
Jagu.
Dad.
Bye.
Bye.
Chill, bye. Bye. Bye, Bill.
Bye, sir. Bye. So, as you can imagine, it was exactly as we expected it to be. Have you ever, now, since this was historic, so congratulations, the three of you all will be in one frame together. How did you feel? She's done this many times before.
That was fun. I mean, it was exactly what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
You actually got Dad to express a lot more than I thought he would.
Oh, trust me, if I had him in the studio, he'd be talking for hours with me.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, I think it was the internet connection only.
Yeah.
But
But like
you know,
I said, you know, Dad's very much a man of very few words.
Yeah.
So, you know, to just hear him talk about how proud he is, it makes us feel really good.
I don't know, I've told your mother this, but I haven't told you this. The first Bollywood film in my life that I saw in a theatre, I started much later, was Devdas.
Oh, no way.
So that was the very first film, and the reason I went there was because my friends had told me कि 50 crore की कोई picture बनी है, and it's something to watch. So it's not like I was a fan of, say, Shah Rukh sir or anyone. I just went in there, and I was blown away.
Yeah.
I was blown away, and I think that was also the turning point for a different generation to watch Jaggu Dada in that role.
That's right.
Till today, the memes continue with that.
Yeah.
He's actually a meme king, first of all. So, you know, how do you like sort of react to that? Do you discuss cinema with him ever?
Cinema, not so much. He discusses that with Tiger more so. But, you know, I've been telling Dad for a long time, get on the digital game. He's now started Instagram.
Yeah.
He's understanding, you know, you can put a lot less output for more input.
Listen, he doesn't need to have that. When his videos go viral, whether it's with a jhar or whether it was that
Anda
mousy
Kari
one
Patta.
that went
Yeah.
across, how do you all feel? Do you all watch it a lot at home and say, what have you done?
No, because that's exactly who he is. And I mean, we've all lived with him so many years. And he's exactly authentic. That's what he is, you know. So it's not an act or anything.
I love the answer that he gave. Bro, बच्चा खुश हो गया है तो अच्छा कर रहा है इसमें और क्या है? But is that sense, you know, like how children used to come home with a report card and show to their parents and say, you know, I've got 100. Does that happen also with you guys? You know, like after MFN 12, for example, is there a discussion like because for us and for the outsiders, we feel there's so much that is going on in the family, which is all in different directions.
Yeah.
Is there a team meeting that happens with the family that discusses, oh, okay, how's your film do? How's MFN doing? How's your Jhad and Patta and your other films doing? Does that happen?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's just the four of us. We're such a close-knit family. There's nobody beyond the four of us. So, you know, although we're all very different personalities doing absolutely different things, we always come together at the end of it and we, you know, debrief. No one's going to be as honest with you as your blood. You know, the good, the bad, whatever it is, it's all going to be out there for you to just better yourself next time.
Jaggu Dada, how's he as a businessman? If he ever wanted to get into the business side of things with you, would the both of you all be able to do business together?
I think day-to-day business would be difficult, but he's actually, you know, many people don't know this. He's actually a visionary. And before the internet was a big thing in our country, and before, you know, you could chat to each other and stuff through your computer, he's the first guy who actually did that. Really? And he had this little Sony Vaio in those days, and he used to shoot a lot in Ooty back in the day. And I was pregnant with Tiger. It was so far back. And he used to talk to me. He had given me one, and he had one. And he used to chat with me on that. He used to dial through Coimbatore and Falana Dimkana, and then the connection used to happen and we used to be able to talk to each other. Wow. So it was back in the day he came up with this. And so many things, he's actually a visionary. And sometimes, like we have a laugh about it, that, you know, he's too ahead of his times,
Absolutely.
you know. So that's it. But he doesn't take anything too seriously in life, except his family, you know. So for him, it's the family first and then everything else. But he has a lot of fun doing what he's doing in life, you know. And even this whole organic thing, which has now become a fashion, he's actually the one who actually started the real organic farming.
You know, he was talking about Dara Singh ji, and another person who I think is very much like Jaguda is Dharambaji.
Yeah.
And his tractor that he takes on his farm.
Oh, yeah. So he comes and hangs on our farm as well, you know.
Sure.
So it's like they have
And
a good time.
again coming back in a film.
Yes.
So by the time this interview obviously comes out, वो आ चुकी होगी film. But
Yeah.
just imagine at his grand old in the 80s, he's making comebacks after comebacks.
Exactly.
You know, the film industry itself is tough to sort of, you know, become a part of from the outside, yes, but also a difficult part to stay in. When you meet Jagudada's colleagues and when you all go there, you of course do go out to the filming parties. Have
I
you
don't
now-
actually.
Not at all?
No, not at all.
I know only screenings of your own
Screenings,
kids
yeah,
for sure.
of my son, yeah.
Otherwise, is it tough to have discussions and debate? Now things are really moving out on social media. There's a lot of PR that is coming out. Is there interest now being... See, we were speaking to so many other Bollywood actors and all. They all want to have sports leagues. Want a piece of the action. They believe that sport is a new elixir of life for everyone. Because films, they don't know how to produce all of them. Not everyone can make a web series. Have people reached out to you saying that, listen, this is really cool. I want to like partner now, or will you partner because you've had experience in running a league and all those kind of things? Is that happening?
Personally, I haven't come across this. Although Krishna has friends in the business, I think Varun is a very big
Yes.
MMA fan.
Yeah.
You've got a few friends who are big fans, but you know, it's a very difficult sport to be involved in, and to get to where MFN is now, it has taken everything from us, you know, effort, money, time, heartache, euphoria, everything. So these guys have very lucrative careers already.
Right.
If you want to be a part of something like this, you need to give it a lot of time.
That's what I was asking. So, if somebody ever asked you to be part of another league, not MMA,
Yeah.
other sports,
I've been offered
would you consider it?
Honestly, my answer to them has always been, right now my sole focus is to promote MMA as a sport. I don't want that signal to be mixed up in anything or, you know, get confused. You know, a lot of these sports already have a lot of backing.
Yeah.
MMA specifically, not so much. So
But do you think a collaboration there, maybe the sponsors see you there, those kind of things happen there?
I mean, those sponsors are for that sport. You know what I mean? It's not very easy to cross over.
Yeah.
But I think my focus right now is to educate and grow the sport of MMA.
You know what she said about crossover is very important. For a long time, people always thought that cross promotion on social platforms also was the done thing. Over a period of time, studies have actually come out that, you know, Instagram is Instagram, Facebook is its brother, that's okay. But it's not like if you use the same content on a different platform, it gives you the same kind of reach and it gives you the same kind of thing. Because it's a different audience. Like Twitter is a completely different audience.
Yeah.
And I think horses for courses is very, very important now. Which is the important part. There's a lot of mind and soul going into this. Money, of course, yes. But mind and soul going into actually setting this up. And because the team is not that big and the promotion itself is massive, have you ever felt of saying, I know a lot of generals of armies, like a short, quick unit, like a Sparta, 300. They'd be able to do more than what Xerxes could do with his Persian army. Is that your mantra as well, rather than have 30,000?
Sparta! That's what we are.
Yeah, I think that really is.
Yeah.
And would you give that kind of suggestion? I know that it's different owners have different thought processes, but do you think that that's the way to go? Because I see a lot of cricket leagues and cricket teams that have 1 million people in there, leads to a lot of confusion as to what they want to do.
I agree, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the more people, the more the mess, you know. Unless you have professionals of that high caliber that are, you know, diligently following what they need to be doing. But right now we are very young, and I think it's important that our team, you know, each one is so dedicated. No one checks their clock. You know, starting from the two of us and our little team around us, no one is on a clock. You know, you can
No, but
call.
they're on a clock to come on time. Let me tell you that.
Oh, yes.
They're never late.
That's for sure.
So brilliant for all of
That's
us.
for sure. That's for sure. But as far as work is concerned, you call us any time of the day or night. Any one of us will be available.
I think it's sort of how, you know, we like our fighter roster to be as well.
Yeah.
So instead of having, you know, 1,000+ guys signed to us, we're happy with, you know, having a lower amount as of now, because we're able to take care of each and every one of them equally. You know, all of them will have a name will get that recognition because they get that attention from us, you know, as opposed to being 1 out of 1,000 guys that go unnoticed.
Do you have to play good cop, bad cop with the fighters, or who does that?
I'm always the good cop.
Mom's definitely good cop, like to the point where it irritates me sometimes. I wouldn't say I'm bad cop. I'm just indifferent. You know, I don't, like I said, I don't get emotional when it comes to this. I look at it as purely a profession. You know, these guys and girls, although they have, you know, stories, they've chosen this path. No one's, you know, held a gun to their head and told them to do this.
Correct.
And it's what they want to do. So, you know.
I'm a lot like her, actually.
Like who?
Like
Me?
Krishna.
Oh, Krishna, okay.
When I have interns that come in there and, you know, they'll come in, I said, as the day you're working for free, it's fine. The day you start getting a salary, you chose it.
Exactly.
So on a Friday, if somebody's unwell, we're at work.
Yeah.
You come in, you're not unwell. So I think that culture.
There's no pity party on this side of the table. Yeah, I mean,
I think she balances it out.
My mom
there's no pity party either here, but there's
Heart.
There's a lot of caring. Yeah.
I mean, I've got heart too. but
you know, I'll tell you something that is hilarious, which is so consistent with all the stories. Jaggu Dada, a while back, when we asked him, would you like to be part of MFN 13? He's got Krishna and Ayesha sitting in front of him. And many a times they probably are discussing things in the house. He's asking me when it's next. And he's asking me the next date, and that's the beauty of it. You know, we're closer to announcing the date. But that's just what it is. You don't discuss everything with the whole family, about everything.
No,
right?
no.
There's a lot of...
once it's done is when we like to, you know, get into
brief
it.
everybody. Yeah, exactly.
But we like it to be ready to present.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's no like, I might be going
No.
somewhere.
No. There's no mites with these two. Yeah.
This is incredible. You know, I don't think, I think there's a lot of stay away because they don't know for sure. We see with Tiger it happens a lot. Also with celebrities, once they reach a certain stature, they've got to keep a little bit of distance. Krishna still has that as well. There's a distance. Ma'am has totally opposite. You know, when she meets someone, the eyes will open up totally. This is a very, very different family in Bollywood. Completely different. And within the family itself also. I think that's why the funnest part of having this podcast, I think, was for me to have this. I've got to know them so well. And I've got to, there's so many myths that have been busted that I've come across. Today, one myth was busted. The discussion on a public forum happened with Jaggu Dada and me. When the wife and the daughter are in the same platform, it wasn't asking from them. So yes, that question will be answered very soon when we're doing it. Our ballpark figure was October, November. It's going to happen soon. And the ballpark figure is going to happen in India. So hold your horses. We're going to be back very soon. Thank you so much for joining us on this, guest podcast. Let's put it this way. We're going to have a lot of guests coming in there. We're going to have some fighters coming in there so that you feel one with the MFN family, which is what we want to do. And for any new members joining in to us, this is on Disney Plus Hotstar. Yes. So if you go to the martial arts page, just click on that. You'll see another championship there as well, but it's ours, which is the Matrix Fight Night. As you go in there, you'll see all of the videos that are there of the previous MFNs as well as ours. So we'd urge you to go and check it out. And Spotify, Google, Apple Podcasts, it's all available. Take care. Bye-bye.